2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Moments from now, at Chase Center in San Francisco, the Cavaliers taking on the Warriors. For Cleveland, the momentum has been in their favor. They've incurred only one loss in the last 6 games, putting the rest of the league on alert. Warriors, Cavs, up next on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nikola Jokic is honest about why he's so patient offensively. He said it's because I can't really run fast. That's my only option. When I have the ball, I just look for defensive mistakes. Being a little bit slower gives my teammates a chance to back cut, lob. I'm just playing in my comfort zone. Kevin?
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Golden State, they're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place.
And for the Warriors, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Siakam is out there with Oden. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. And for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Knox out there with Jokic. And long-range shooting a strength for both of these teams, Brent. What was the best shooting team you ever were a part of?
Kevin, I had to look up the numbers because I might be wrong in terms of percentage, but the feel that I get was a team that I played for in Seattle. It had Ray Allen, Rashard Lewis, Luke Ridnour, who was a young player at that time, but that Seattle team had a lot of guys who could gun it up there and look for that 3 ball. That was a great shooting team.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Milwaukee. Oden against Jokic. Outside Curry. Back to Jokic. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Brunson scanning the floor. Back to Oden. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Thompson misses. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. He lobs it up. Great communication on the alley-oop.
And that log came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. Now, here's Thompson. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here's Leonard, and he comes up with the deuce.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Greg Oden gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Curry, 33 points last game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Now here's Brunson. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. Oden, nice persistence to chip it back up and in. Oden's got 9.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Have to like what we're seeing from Greg Oden.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
Here's Knox. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And they'll keep possession. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Knox. Shoots over Leonard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Brunson against Curry. Stolen by Thompson. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Jokic against Leonard. Siakam, right side. 4 on the shot clock. That one doesn't drop. Warriors trailed by 11. Curry on the wing. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Thompson launches it from deep. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
One thing about Kawhi Leonard's defense, Brent, his quick hands really help him.
Well, isn't it incredible, Kevin, every year how many steals Kawhi gets that are so much different than any other defender in the NBA, where he literally rips that ball away from any offensive player and takes off down the other end of the floor.
And here is Oden after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Here he goes.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
From deep. Oden kicks to Siakam. Second chance shot. And Jokic with the rebound.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And in this early season, Brent, what is the feeling on a team that's still trying to build chemistry?
Coming out of training camp, and you kind of gotten to maybe D, E, and F of your alphabet of plays, and you want to get those execution points down, the teachable moments on offense down. Most coaches, though, Kevin, are focused on the foundation of the defense, the rules that we've set, the obligation that you have to your teammates, and to start on that end of the floor. And that's really what the first 20 games are about for most teams.
And he knocks down the first one.
And like so many recent top 10 picks, Kevin Knox was another one-and-done college player. Think about that challenge at 19 years old, coming into the league, and also coming into New York City. There's a lot of pressure to get things done.
Love's checked in for the Cavaliers.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Curry, count the basket. Curry's got 5.
Sometimes Steph has to challenge himself, and throughout the course of the game, sometimes it's with difficult shots like that, a passing grade, if you will.
Now, here's Bridges. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And it goes down 2 points.
That's a tough one there from Draymond Green. As tough as they come.
Pass to Leonard. Tries from 10. And he overshot that one, missing. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Leonard, the pass to Brunson. Siakam outside. Feeds it to Leonard. And another miss by Cleveland. Warriors trailed by 4. Here's Knox. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Outside for Curry. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Brunson against Curry. That one good for 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Timeout called the Warriors. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
That made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Then for the Cavaliers, Jabari Parker's checked in for Siakam. Malik Beasley comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Barnes. Great D that time from Love. On the wing, Bridges. Out defending. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And there's Rozier on the assist by Barnes.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Beasley kicks to Love. Parker trying to free himself up. And that's good. Kevin Love for 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. Now Monk. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Rozier. It's deflected.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
Takes it from 10. And that one hits back iron. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Warriors. The pass to Rozier. Rondo against Barnes. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Oh, the lob to Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Well, he's got a wide reach, so Parker's stretching out that time and grabbing it and throwing it down.
Rondo. And it's Rozier missing.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Beasley, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Beasley has been explosive in some of the roles he's played, and with more responsibility, he's able to score a lot of points in bunches.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Bridges. And both free throws good for Beasley. Warriors trailed by 6. Rozier the pass to Monk. Back to Rozier. Off target with his 3.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
It's Gay with the drive, and finished off by Gay.
How about the speed with which he got to the rim that time? Rudy Gay, excellent job of dropping the hammer.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Rozier. An 11-point game for him in the win against Memphis. Gay scanning the floor. Pass to Rondo. On the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Shot from 12. And the shot no good, a bit short. Warriors trailed by 8. Barnes kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Jordan. Now, here's Monk. Barnes trying to free himself up. And a miss there on the triple. Right side, Rondo. Over Rozier. Nice shot by Rondo. And now a 10-point Cleveland lead.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Rozier against Rondo. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Rozier.
He fights through some aggressive defense. Iguodala using those broad shoulders and not taking no for an answer.
Love outside. Back to Rondo. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Rondo's got his second bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Gay against Iguodala. Passes to Rozier. Traps in the tray. Rozier's got 5 now.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Now here's Gay. Monk defending. They shoot again. And Gay lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Jordan. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Iguodala against Gay. Now here's Iguodala. Defense right on him. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. To the right side. Here's Rondo. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Warriors trailed by 9. Iguodala is the 3 with Barnes at the 4. Rozier's out there with Malik Monk. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Basket, good. Rozier's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Warriors.
And this team relies on Rozier's decision-making and using the pick there to create a shot for himself.
Offensive rebound, Oden, and it's Oden finishing it off.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Now, here's Rozier. Monk for 3. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Rondo passes to Oden. Monk with a double team. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Curry's checked in for Golden State. Leonard, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Rondo, trying to get open as Oden. Nice shot by Rondo. Rondo's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Now, Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, but also a very gifted passer, great at finding his teammates.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by Malik Monk. Count it.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
Barnes outside. To the middle. Here's Rozier. Good D by Rondo. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's his second personal.
When you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
Brunson against Curry. Driving to the basket. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got his second basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Brunson. Following the miss by Draymond Green. Shot's good from Oden. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Well, the work on the offensive glass has been impressive as well. So many of their points have come on second and maybe even third chance opportunities.
Here's Jokic. Greg Oden picking up that last basket. The shot, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Now, here's Leonard. Here's Beasley. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
His second personal
They
foul.
should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
Malik Beasley at the line for one.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Here's Oden. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Bridges checks in. Curry looking around. And Greg Oden gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
To end the cold streak, the putback, it's good on the putback.
Yeah, Draymond just eating glass that time on the inside, finding some room, carving out space. Great activity.
Brunson against Curry. Siakam outside. Leonard dishes to Oden. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You know, a lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
Oden against Thompson. Kicks it to Green. Now the pass to Knox. 3 on the clock. Over Leonard. Knox misses. Cleveland leading by 23. For 3, Bridges hits the three-point bomb. Bridges got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the center.
Here's Knox. Guarded by Oden. Here's Jokic. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Brunson the pass to Leonard. And that one is off. Warriors trailed by 21. Thompson outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
The Cavaliers shoot their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Kevin Love's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Jokic finds Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Leonard. From 11 feet away. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Curry passes to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Jokic kicks to Curry. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 23. A three from Leonard. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jokic against Oden. Thompson looking for an opening. Clock at 6. Here's Knox, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, that kind of activity from Kevin Knox is going to pose some problems for the defense.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
The second. At the line.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Golden State. Jordan, he's checked in for Jokic. Monk comes in for Green. And it's Rozier in for Stephen Curry. Then for the Cavaliers, Jabari Parker's checked in for Oden. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Cleveland. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
It never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one falls for Rondo.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And Rondo drops them both.
Yeah, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
Rozier against Rondo. And the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Now here's Love. He's covered closely. And the layup falls.
Kevin Love.
Love's got 5 now.
Yeah, I know Kevin Love has slimmed down through the years, but the fundamental part of boxing out and using his body is not something that he's lost.
Now, here's Monk. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Monk's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And here's Love from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Bringing that 3-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now, here's Monk. Thompson outside. Over Parker. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Just such efficient form there from Klay Thompson. The height, the release, great rotation, and a soft touch.
And, Brent, you look at the career of Klay Thompson. He's had improvements every step of the way.
Yeah, and he's still just an elite shooter that, because of what Steph does, because of Draymond's unselfishness, Klay is going to add 25 points in the blink of an eye. That, along with his defense, just to make that backcourt something special.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Bridges outside. Rondo passes to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Oh, the lob to Parker. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Monk. And it's blocked. And here is Parker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Bridges. Second shot opportunity, and the shot goes in. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great effort level on the glass as Bridges is in there mixing it up.
Jordan with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis.
Let us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
6 to shoot. Here's Rozier. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Parker inside. Back to Rondo. That one falls. Rondo's got 10 points.
And you get into the painted area. Rondo's got great touch on the inside.
And so it's Cleveland, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was all about Cleveland as the game got going. Some lights-out offense and defense on display as they went on an 11-0 run to start. At the end of one, they were already up 9. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what we're seeing from Greg Oden.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Kevin Love. Siakam is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. That one drops for him.
I mean, he can just put in difficult shots from time to time, not affected at all by the contact.
Yo, set it up!
Outside Leonard. Got a piece of it. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way.
Okay.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the defender was slow reacting, didn't fully account for Kawhi's quickness. Slow played him and gets to the free throw line.
The Cavaliers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Now, quiet is Kawhi Leonard, but don't let that mistake itself for a lack of competitiveness. He has that desire and drive to continue to get better.
And Cleveland making a change here. Oden's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Warriors trailed by 21. Outside, Green. He can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Brunson against Jokic. Trying to get open is Oden. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, top man is going for the jumper.
Knox misses.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Oden kicks to Brunson. For 3, Bridges. The Warriors pull it in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside Curry. In the corner, Knox with it. Good, and Curry gets the assist. He's got 7.
Well, you can tell that Kevin Knox ahead of time knew he was going to shoot that ball no matter what the defense was doing.
Leonard on the wing. He's got 9. Here's Oden. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Oden's got 27.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Curry passes to Jokic. Now Thompson fires the 3. And Oden pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
They get it back. Siakam. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Great open look there. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Brunson against Curry. Out to the wing. Here's Oden. Into the lane. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Barnes, he's checked in for Green. And it's Iguodala in for Kevin Knox. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Cavaliers. Malik Beasley comes in for Mikal Bridges. Free throw good, Oden. And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Curry. 15 points in the game. And Oden sends it back. Runs in the pass to Siakam. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Siakam's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Now, the team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Jokic passes to Iguodala. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Well, Jokic with great anticipation there. One of his better qualities as a passing big.
Siakam outside. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Thompson from long range. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
And something we've seen the last few years. Boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Barnes outside, pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Just 4 to shoot. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Another 3 for Golden State. And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
And here is Curry after Malik Beasley made that last three-pointer. Passes it to Jokic. To the paint. Here's Barnes. And it's good. 2 points.
Using every bit of muscle he's got on that one. What can I say? Harrison Barnes likes to get in and attack.
Brunson the pass to Gay. Siakam with it. It's Beasley on the wing. Over Jokic. Here's Oden. And it's Greg Oden with the finish.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Thompson. 15 points in the game. Jokic kicks to Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Thompson's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
So timeout call here, the first for Cleveland.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Malik Monk comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Stephen Curry. For Cleveland, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. There's the pass to Thompson. Over Gay. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives on the offensive glass.
Now here's Rondo. 10 points for him. Monk grabs the board. Rozier the pass to Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Rondo finds Love. Monk the pass to Thompson. Here's Jordan. Now Thompson. He's got 18. Now here's Barnes to the middle. The fader. And it's Monk that time on the assist by Barnes. Monk's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Rondo dishes to Love. Rondo against Barnes. Here's Parker. Here's Gay. From down in the low post. It goes. Gay's got 6.
Rudy Gay with great concentration, even with the hand up there. Sees around it, sees through it, still scores.
Barnes outside. Now, here's Monk. Brunson covering. And here is Monk. 10 points for him. Gay with the block.
Now using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Rondo finds Parker. Gay against Jordan. Pass to Love for three. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 11.
3 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Thompson passes to Barnes. And here is Jordan. Pass to Rozier. Here's Barnes. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Brunson, and he banks in the layup.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's got 9 points in the quarter.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Rondo against Rozier. Passes it to Monk. A three ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Cavaliers call time here.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise for a free T-shirt.
And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Barnes. And Kevin Knox is subbed in for Thompson. Cleveland also making some changes. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Rudy Gay. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Love. 11 points in the game. Leonard against Green. Warriors with the rebound. Knox has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Here's Knox. He's got 7.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And the basket by Knox.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Parker kicks to Love. Back to Parker. He dishes it to Love. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Warriors trailed by 20. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Monk with the ball. He's got 13 over Love. The shot by Monk is no good. Parker dishes to Rondo. The pass to Leonard. Off with the layup. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Rozier's out there with Monk. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Green. And it's Knox in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors' 5. Now here's Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass.
Wide Leonard.
Leonard's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Cavs. Rondo against Rozier. Monk for 3. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Here's Rondo. Parker outside. Pass to Leonard. Tries it from 9. It's rebounded by Golden State. Knox has got rebound number 8 now on the night. The kick out to Rozier. Outside Jordan. Pass to Knox. Golden State moving it around. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Rozier for 3. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Parker inside. Good work there as it goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
and
foul.
Back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Jokic, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Rozier. And then for Cleveland, Oden comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Parker.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Rajon Rondo, taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Rondo. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Monk. So he gets them both. Now Thompson. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. On its way from Curry for 2. Misses off the left iron.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint, you know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games and for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
Shots good from Oden.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Here's Green. Greg Oden picking up that last basket.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State basketball.
Warriors have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Jokic against Oden. Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
There's no way he even felt that contact. That's what makes Leonard so tough to defend on the dribble drive.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Curry. Passes it to Knox. 5 to shoot. They kick it out to Green to end the run. And too long on the shot. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. It's good. 9 points for Mikal Bridges.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's the break. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Curry. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Now here's Thompson. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And the rejection by Curry.
Curry, great timing on the block, catching his man off guard with a big-time rejection.
He kicks to Green. And the pass to Jokic. No good with the triple.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Rondo passes to Leonard. From the stripe, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Thompson passes to Curry. No good from outside.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Now here's Rondo. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Rondo against Curry. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Knox. ABC's checked in for Thompson. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Curry. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Good. 12 points for Beasley.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Driving in. Wanamaker misses. Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Martin against Jokic, and finished off by Martin.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Wanamaker the pass to Barnes. And here is Iguodala. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Davis is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Cavaliers sub.
Six on the shot clock. Crawford kicks to Jokic. Over Davis. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Trust me, Jokic feels very comfortable from that range there. His offensive IQ off the charts.
Here's Gay. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Crawford outside. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Kicks it out to Crawford. Over Martin. And Davis pulls it down. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Back to Wanamaker. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic just got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now, here's Melton. He's tightly guarded. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult. But in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Sumner's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Warriors shooting in this 4th quarter pretty dire at 27%. Here's Crawford. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Crawford's got his first bucket in this one. Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Melton with the ball, and it's Iguodala picking him up. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Crawford passes to Wanamaker. And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate, Tim Duncan, get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim, and the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
Now here's Melton, following the miss by Jokic. Lets a floater go. Good defense by Jokic.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. It's Crawford on the wing, covered by Martin. And the Warriors miss again. And so here's Cleveland, and Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Milton with the ball. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got to come in every game with the defensive hat on first, and we did that tonight. We made shots, and we ended up winning the game.
You took it to them when it mattered, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.